It's that time of year again. I'm back in Zambia and on safari in a completely different location, the Lower Zambezi. It's my first time here and the wildlife is incredible. I'm spending my time here at Chiawa camp to begin with. And as you can see behind me, from my deck where I'm staying, I've got Ellies. A lot of people that come on safari get these guys mixed up with water buffalo, but they're the Asian species. These are Cape buffalo, one of Africa's big five. They make brilliant photographic subjects. We've got a whole herd of them here, but we've got a load of old boys as well with torn up ears and scratches and scrapes. No doubt they've been in a few battles with lions over the years.
If you see a lone buffalo bull, it is probably a dagger boy. Dagger boys are older bulls who have passed their prime and have separated from the herd. One of the big bonuses of the Lower Zambezi is being able to get out on the water.
10 months ago, I was a little bit upstream of here, fearing for my life, rafting on the Class 5 rapids of the Zambezi. Now, this is much more my scene, serenely paddling along this little channel, seeing what wildlife we can find. There's hippos dotted about that we have to avoid, but I've never been on the water like this, no motor or anything, just paddling along, completely at one with nature. We've got elephants crossing, there's beaters flitting around. It's awesome.
I've never shared sundowners with African skimmers before. These bizarre birds with elongated lower bills skim across the water in search of food, and with this stunning sunset, it makes for some cracking stills.
Been a quiet morning so far in the bush, but we've come across a bit of a murder mystery here, but it's not your normal murder mystery. Out here in the bush, normally it's very much predator v prey, but here we've got a bit of a predator on predator piece of action. What's going on here?
What I'm holding here is the head of the brown snake eagle, who we suspect got killed by the Vero's owl during the night.
And that's, I mean, Vero's giant eagle owl, they're big birds. They'd normally be going for guinea fowl, spur fowl, maybe ducks or geese.
Yeah, this is actually a very unusual kind of a kill.
Chris, how long have you been guiding for?
20 years now, and I have never come across such, where eagles, where owls attack, eagles.
Zambia is a great place for elephants, and the Lower Zambezi is particularly special. Elephants cross over from neighbouring Zimbabwe, and there's tons of them. You can come across families throughout the bush. I love elephants, and I just can't get bored of watching them. And throughout my stay here in the Lower Zambezi, the photographic opportunities with them are endless. To be able to spend time with these giants is an immense privilege. How anyone could look down the barrel of a gun and contemplate killing such a magnificent beast always astounds me. Coming eye to eye with an elephant is a feeling I just cannot describe.
Every time I'm on safari, there's a few species that I really want to photograph, no matter how many times I've photographed them before. And one of those species are hippos. And I've got a pod of them just in front of me over here. And they're renowned as the most dangerous animals in Africa, but given space and just being a bit sensible around them, you should be fine. The biggest worry around here, and why I'm set back from the water a little bit, is crocodiles. Hippos are predominantly nocturnal, that's when they come out to feed. You might be lucky and catch a few early morning or late in the afternoon, but otherwise they spend most of their time submerged like this, coming up for air every now and again and just keeping cool. The trials and tribulations of mixing wildlife photography with filming. This time yesterday we were passing this spot and there was a whole troop of baboons leaping across. We got a little bit of footage and some kind of mediocre photos, but I wanted to head back this morning to try and repeat the feat, but as you can see, nothing. There's been kind of dribs and drabs and we've got a little bit, but nothing of the madness of yesterday. Unfortunately, this is my final morning in the Chiawa camp area of the Lower Zambezi, but I've not finished there. I'm heading downstream to Old Mondoro, so join me there.